Hello, my dear subscribers. I'm Maria the Convoy, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, this is November 2019. We are in the Scorpio sign. Okay, so Aquarius, I am going to be doing a reading. I got 2 jumping cards, and the first card, I'm going to do a pyramid. It's the 3 of Roses. The next card is the 7 of Keys. Okay. This is going to be your foundation. Okay. This was going to be your grounding situation. This is the foundation, what matters to you. So it's 4 cards that are going to take for you, Aquarius. For those who are new to my channel, I'm Maria the Convoy. I do general readings in Spanish and English, and I do go live answering people's questions, okay? So if you have a question, a concern, I work with first name, last name, and birthday, okay? That's how my readings are about, first name, last name, and birthday. The next card that you get is the 5 of Forces, okay? So, the next card that you have the Master Artisan in reversed. Okay, so this is your foundation, Aquarius. The next cards will be 5, 6, and 7, your present situation. Okay, I'm gonna mix these cards a little bit more to make sure you get positives and negatives, you know, to make sure that anything that comes is whatever the universe wants to send you. Either you're in a positive position, okay, upwards and reversed, okay. So the next card is your present situation of the central point and what's going on with you at this time. The card that you get is Initiation de Saint Germain. So this is coming in reverse. This is card number 14, which is a major arcana for this tarot, okay. So let's see. The next card, Aquarius, that you get is the Ark of Covenant in reverse, okay. And last but not least, you get the Chess game in reverse. So, believe it or not, sometimes reversals are good. I'm gonna switch this card so for your position of how you're feeling right now. What is your position at this time about what's going on with you, and I will tell you the story. Okay, so you got 2 major arcanas, and we'll see what's going on, Aquarius. The spring and autumn, and you have the summer and winters in reverse. So you're coming in with the Queen of Scrolls, okay? This is your foundation, okay? The Queen of Scroll energy is, scrolls is communication. So I feel that there is contracts, situations, contracts that you need to either make sure you revise them, okay? Make sure you read documents that you may need to sign, okay. That's what the scrolls are. And being the queen is maybe this could be a work coming in for you. This could be a work leaving from you, like you may quit a job, or maybe a work coming in for you, okay. This also represents communication, research, study. Just think about like the Queen of Pentacles, I will say, or kind of like the Queen of Swords, which will be your energy, okay, because you're all about communication, writing, reading. The Queen of Scrolls is the woman of wisdom, okay. And this person is living the handprint. Like, let's say if you were to be in communication trying to write a book, maybe this is a time that you can write a book, okay? In this situation, or with this Queen of Scrolls, what you can do is close your eyes and feel the scrolls approaching you. So if you're wanting to have a job situation that you need to get the job, just imagine the job or working in that job. If it's not a job, let's say you want to buy a house, imagine signing the contract of the house. If there's just a lawsuit that you're waiting for, imagine you signing the lawsuit, okay? And so this is you, like I say, if you're going to do a book and you want to come in so with that book, and you already have it, work it out, so now you're just waiting to sign for that book, okay? This is how you feel. Like I feel that some of you are going to be signing that book by signing the contract, either a job coming in or you're, you know, you are retiring from this job, and some of you might be leaving. The next card, the first card that come in on your foundations is the Three of Roses, a loving element. So I feel that some of you with the Three of Roses is emotions. So at some point, look at this Three of Roses. Here is a baby, and I feel that at this time you are playful. If you see a child, this is a child in this card. This is the time that this card is telling you how happy you are. Some of you are gonna increase their happiness. If you're a child, you know how happy the children are, right? And they don't worry about time. They don't worry about anything. They're more into playfulness with the daily life. You know, some of you are gonna start having fun with the little bit of with the time that you have. You're not gonna take everything to the heart. You're gonna be a little bit more happy, lots of fun. You know, you're taking life as it comes, okay? And you're gonna feel like maybe you want to go dancing. If you haven't danced for a while, maybe you decide that you want to go dancing. You're gonna start looking for the joy in life, and just allow your heart to feel love. If you're in a loving element, like give and receive love, okay? If there is someone around you that wants to giving you that affection that you've been wanting for a long time, open up your heart to receive that type of love and affection that you probably been waiting for so long, okay? And it's time for you to start loving yourself and loving others, and allowing the loving elements to come to you. Part of the loving is laugh, is joy, happiness, and contentment, okay? Be happy with who you are, what you want, and what you can do with yourself. Always think about the child. Never lose the child that we have inside. All of us we were children at some point, and we that child is hidden, okay? So from time to time, it's okay to bring that child out. The next card that you have is the Seven of Keys, the Ascent. Okay, this card shows you what with great effort and determination you can apply yourself to your goals for assured success. So always remember that there is risk involved in every situation, but you can always reach to the top. There could be a promotion, okay? And remember, you're coming in with a contract. There could be a promotion, okay? Or a higher position, a much higher position. Maybe you apply for a different department in your job situation, and you get the job, and you're going to start signing this contract. Okay, also remember that sometimes it's not just luck what some people have. It's just the external influences. So sometimes when you work hard, okay, when you work hard and you continue to work hard, you can achieve what you're looking for. So just continue to keep the efforts that you need, okay, to climb whatever you want to climb to. So if you were working so hard in this job, that you have, and all of the sun, sometimes they can even just ask you. Some positions are given to a person without them looking for it. They just come to you, okay? So again, you get the 7 of keys. The next card that you have is the summer winter, okay? So this is the card number 5. Summer winter is, it's a season, it's a cycle. I feel that some of you might be ending a cycle, especially, and I was just saying, like, for some people, I had just finished saying it to somebody that this is the end of the cycle. Maybe at some point you were in the winter, and now you may get into the summer, or you were in the summer and you're going to get into the winter time. I feel that whatever cycle you feel that you're in, doesn't matter which one you are, this is there's something, I would say this is a cycle that reveals how to spend your energy at this time, okay? Sometimes the summer is beautiful, okay, because the plants start growing, everything continues to grow, okay? But it's always the winter time. So I feel that it's important to know that the cycles have different forms, okay? Maybe there is something that you want to do about your profession, okay? This will be a perfect time to start planning your goals. Like I said, maybe you get a promotion, and maybe you don't get the promotion until next year in January, or maybe you start applying for a job because you feel like you already know about this position. The job is not giving you the position that you want, and you go somewhere else, okay? So whatever you're looking for, whatever perspective you're putting into your head, you're going to continue to look into what is it that you want in your career wise, okay? The forces will be the ones, which is movement. So, okay, I also want to tell you that in this card with the five of forces, it could be that you guys gonna be meeting a new person, a new romance, okay, or and enhance your love life. Let's say you were already with a partner and you feel like you may be taking the relationship to the next level, okay, or you may be meeting someone new if you were alone for a while, and you might be meeting somebody new that's gonna give you the love and affection that you're looking for. So this is a cycle perfect time. So it's about self-loving energy. It's about what you want to see in the world, what the world wants to see you. And also it could be that you might be going on a trip, okay? Don't sometimes five in this card, the 5 of forces, you might your partner, maybe you or start a new relationship with someone, and that person decides that let's go on a trip and see what's up there, okay? So some of you might be going on a trip, and it could be something that's going to be a surprise, especially when it is a new relationship that your partner said, let's go on a trip, let's go somewhere, I need to distress myself and I need to go somewhere. The next card is the 8 of keys, okay? The master artisan, but it's in reverse, so let's see as to why it's in reverse. The reversal of the card indicates a great return. So that means that all the effort that you've been putting in your job, your romance, your situation, instead of being bad, now you might be getting something back from it, okay? In reverse, you may have a gift. Somebody might give you a gift. Maybe the universe or the world is going to give you something wonderful. Maybe if it could be that the job that you've been wanting or you've been waiting for, okay? Maybe the universe at this time is telling you, make a contribution. Like in my case, I did free readings for a very long time. Free readings, I would say, is for people that never read a person, and they start by doing free readings, so they're practicing. I'm not an apprentice, okay? So in my case, I will be a master's. I gave so much for over a year so many readings, so it's time for me to get the contribution of so much that I gave to you guys, okay? And so that's how I would say for me. For you guys, it could be that you guys are working so much in this job and this opportunity, and then you decide, okay, fine, you know, I work so much in this department, and now you probably get promoted, okay? And if you don't get promoted, because there are times that some places or some managers, not the company that whole, but some managers don't appreciate that employee, then maybe you move to another position and you apply to another department, okay? So that I could say that this could be in the reversal. This is how you're gonna gain. So you got a card number 14, which is a major arcana, okay? So, and it's in reverse. So remember that reversal is not always bad, because in this case, this one over here, the 8 of keys, or the 8 of pentacles, will be like you're focusing to what you're doing, you're concentrating in the work. But in reverse, in when it comes to this tarot, is the returns that you're getting for the work well done. So the card that you get here for in your present situation, you had the initiation, the count, and the count of Saint Germain. If it's in reverse, which is okay, it doesn't matter. Reversals are good. And this card is telling you this is a time of your initiation has been upon you, but you're holding on to always and are resistant the wonderful changes ahead. Okay, the old things and relationships that keep you energy low are not your safety net, but rather the opposite. They keep you mired in your difficulties, even in the lower energy people, and things keeping you down are gone. You may be stuck in their loss, on their loss, or just afraid to move on to something new. So I feel that, let's say you started a new relationship, some of you might be still thinking of the person that held you down, that person that had the lower vibrations. And whatever is keeping you from pursuing your highest evolution must be confronted. So whatever it is that you're still holding back, sometimes when it comes to relationship, we're still thinking, oh, is this guy going to do the same thing that my ex did, or my ex-ex, or my first husband, or whoever the hell was in the past. So I feel that this is more into a relationship situation, that you are afraid to move to something new. Like some of you are afraid to move into the new relationship, and that's what's holding you back, okay? And this is telling you, don't block your movement to the higher for the highest mind. So don't let whatever relationship you had in the past hurt you, because it's just hurting you, and eventually it can hurt both of you. So allow the energy and confront it and let it go, and not block yourself, okay? Don't block anything, any movement. So let things continue to go as they flow. So don't go against the sea. The next card that you get is the Ark to the Covenant, and that's another major arcana, is card number 11. So again, this is a reverse card, okay? So this is telling you, like, this could be legal issues going on, okay? Oh, this could be a broken contract, or a legal transfer that fell, okay? Sometimes professionals who care for your investments and others may not. So this is telling you to be careful for the things that you have to do. Let's say be careful in anything that had to do with investments, any legal contracts, anything. Read it clearly, like I told you here. Read it clearly, because sometimes people neglect you to have what you need to have, what you should have, okay? Or sometimes it's just some legal matters, okay, that that can be reversed. So let's say there are things that can be important to you, and you need to, I would say, fix whatever this contract is. It could be a verbal contract. Maybe you just lend somebody to $100, $200, and this person at this time doesn't want to pay you, in plain English. And then it doesn't have to be no professional, but you can also go to a professional, ask for services to be rendered. Let's say you have a house, you have a contract, this person is supposed to come and fix something, and then this person back off or decide not to do it, or it's taking ages to finish it up. Okay, so that can be a problem that you may having at this time when it comes to the contract situation. And sometimes, you have to close your eye and say, what is the purpose? What can you do to pursue this contract to be completed? Okay, so now you're trying to figure it out. How can you continue or fix this contract to be done? Okay, so the next card that you have is the Three of Keys. Okay, and the Three of Keys is the keys is about wealth and basically pentacles. Okay, but it's in reverse. Okay, so this is telling me that there's probably political conflicts with workers, business management, or your own family. Okay, so it's like sometimes you may have some kind of situation. Like I said, these two cards decide maybe a contract that you're doing, a business partner. If it's not a business partner, it could be a family member that you have a situation. It could be a coworker. You're not getting along with that coworker well. So this could be, all kinds of scenarios. Or this can also be that you're walking away from a situation. Maybe this a situation that was emotional to you, and it was giving you drain. Okay, and you probably either you're walking away out of the situation. Let's say if this has to do with emotions, or you already walk away. Okay, at some point you were unhappy in the situation. At some point you were worried about the situation. At some point you were in a very difficult situation, or you were just behind an unhappy person. Okay, and this person discouraged you to have the peace and the love that you were looking for, and drag you with you. Okay, or with them. And then so now you decided that I'm moving on, and I'm moving on to new beginnings. And look at this, you get the Four of Forces, you get the Five of Forces. So I feel that some of you, when it comes to relationship matters, you guys are going to start a new beginning with someone. I feel that some of you already walk away from a relationship, and you feel like it's time for you guys to move on. Okay, it's time for you to be happy the way that you should have been. Okay, so see, the Four of Forces is like spring and autumn. And remember that it's spring. You might be in this in the spring area, or you might be in the autumn, whatever you part of the world you're in. But this became in the reverse, and this is receiving. This card reverse puts autumn in the upper position. So autumn, you might be like here in where I am in New Jersey. This is autumn. It reveals the cycle of harvest, and perhaps great abundance is coming to you. You will certainly be called upon to gather upon results of the action you have been taking in the past. So I feel that the universe is giving you what you have given, even if you work alone in a relationship that was not suitable for you. Now, Aquarius, the universe is going to send you the right person that you need to have for your life. So I feel this time of your life, you're gonna get someone that is gonna be favorable to you. That this person is gonna be available to you. Also remember that whenever we harvest, okay, you also need to work on it. Like like let's say you harvest pumpkin, and you plant it in the summer or whatever time you planted it, and now it's time to recollect it. So start giving to this harvest, because it's also work that needs to be put on into the new relationship. Let's put it this way: you walk away from someone that hurt you in some kind of way, because this person was draining you. he or she was in some kind of relationship that it was not going anywhere. So now you walk away from this person because you got tired. This person didn't want to have or do the same things that you wanted to do, and it was just dragging you and dragging you and dragging you and draining your feelings and emotions, and not, you know, giving back to you. Sometimes some people are givers and some of them are takers. So in this case, if you were with a taker, now it's time for you to also don't do the same thing that others did to you. So it's time for you to put your little bit of grain to give that relationship a balance, if it has to do with a relationship. Okay, so all the work that you did, now it's time to contribute. And don't forget that that there is an effort to harvest as well as to planting. So if you know, you got to start getting what you planted. So these cards also tell you that there might be some loose ends to tie up, or some final action that needs to be taken. If so, focus on what needs to be done now to bring closure or completion to the matter at hand. So some of you maybe haven't done the closure in a relationship, and now it's time for you guys to do the closure. So always remember to try to close that relationship, and let them know, things didn't work out for me. If you already did the closure, okay, you don't need to do it again. The person walked away from you, and or you walked away from the person. It doesn't matter. If this person decides to come back, you gotta let them know, no, I'm not available anymore. Okay. And also, when it's this harvest time, I also want to tell you that it's a time of reaping what you have sown. So let's say if you were in a relationship that, you know, didn't work out anymore, it's time for you to put it in pieces and get rid of it. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. So now that, you know, you're working into a new relationship, start enjoying whatever, you know, your harvest and what your work was. Like, let's say now you're picking up your pumpkins. It's time to either sell it or eat it, whichever it is that you're going to do. Whether the harvest is big or small, it doesn't matter. Always choose to live in appreciation. So have gratitude for all those harvests that you had done. And you know, so just be grateful for what's going on with you right now, anything that's coming to you. Okay. And the Akashic forces tell you, close your eyes and feel yourself stand tall, placing one foot in the spring and the other one in the autumn. As you look at your life, ask yourself what step will help you plant a new situation, and what step will help you harvest. See those actions before you. Okay, so remember, you're going to make a decision, you know, like if you're going to have a closure into a relationship, or you're probably going to have a new, you know, most likely you're going to get rid of anything that was negative for you. Okay, Aquarius, and I went a little longer than I wanted to, but it's okay. So the next card that I'm going to read for you is going to be the Archangels, Romance Angels cards. And I'm going to take 3 cards. The first card is going to be for those that are single, don't have a relationship, and maybe meeting someone soon. Okay. The next card is going to be for those that are in a relationship, not living together. And the other one is going to be for those that are married or living together. Okay. So for my single ones, Aquarius, you have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So what happens is that sometimes we have issues with our parents. We have issues with our children. If you're a parent and you have children, you might have issues. And it's time to heal the issues that you have with your mom, with your dad, or your children, depending on the situation. So as you grow up, you're going to see the differences of your relationship, okay? And how you're healing yourself is going to heal your relationship in general. The next card is for those that are living together. They're living apart. And it's telling you that you deserve love and you're lovable. So that means that some of you that you were living here and the other person was in the other side, you deserve to be loved. So it's time for there's that person that you are with is wants to give you the love and affection. You probably threw the arrow at them, and look, you deserve to be loved. you are lovable, so you could be the person that could be giving the love and affection to the other person. And last but not least, the next card that you have is for the ones that are married or in a relationship. Okay, so I feel that some of you that are married or that are living together, the next card is great love is worth taking the next step you're guided to. So I feel that if you already love, you're already in a relationship, maybe some of you are not giving yourself enough time with each other. Sometimes, you know, if you have children, you guys are not giving the love and affection that you need. If you see these two kids, some of you might be having kids and you guys are in a bad relationship right now with the other person. Okay, meaning that the love is maybe cold. He has gotten cold and it's time for you to shower them with love. Okay, so I'm going to clarify this energy of singles together but not living together, and those are married. So for the single ones, you guys need to start healing your family issues so the right person can come along to you. Look, for the single ones, I feel that there is someone that is an enemy to you. Okay, so you have someone that probably is it probably doesn't wish you well, to have your relationship that you want. And look at this, a fall. Okay, there you have an enemy around it. So, you know, look around and see why you have this enemy, or be alert about this person that doesn't want it. Or maybe it's someone within your family that doesn't want your relationship to heal, and that's the reason you're not able to have a more love in life, because of this issue going on with someone. Could be a family member. The next card you have, you deserve love, a child. So I feel that some of you that might be in a relationship, you might be getting pregnant. Okay, or you already have a child and this child is part of your life. Okay, so be in the alert that either your relationship, you either get pregnant, okay, or there is a child already in your life, and you know that either that child is yours or the child is the other person, but there is some kind of mother-child situation here. You live with me and I live with you, and I will say this could be a pregnancy card. Okay, and the next card is make the effort. Okay, so some of you are very faithful. Believe it or not, a lot of people says, because other signs don't know Aquarius. Okay, and a lot of people say that Aquarius are cold. I'm sorry, but Aquarius in the higher self, okay, Aquarius that are positive, Aquarius that are no longer in the mundane life, they're very faithful, okay. It's the very opposite to what they say. It doesn't matter if it's a male, female, anyone that is spiritual, anyone that is in a higher self, that they're growing up in their higher situation. They that type of person that is, they're very faithful to their partner no matter what. They might be cold, but they might be they're very faithful. Coldest means, for some of them, not all Aquarius are like that. It's because some of them, they're not sweet talkers. Some Aquarius are not sweet talkers. It dependent on the life that they live. Okay, you're healing family issues. So some Aquarius don't have the ability to say certain things as well as a Gemini. Okay, a Gemini might be a very sweet talker opposed to Aquarius. Aquarius sometimes they're but they do care, and they are the type of person that show love. Okay, so that's what I feel in Aquarius. So the next card that you get is misfortune. For some of you with the misfortune card, I feel that you guys need to be very careful in your relationship, because I feel that someone is going to try or is trying to break that relationship. Okay, that's how I feel for some of you. And let me take another card for healing family issues, because I get the fall. Okay, for the single ones, there is an enemy here. And the next card is the merchant. I feel that you guys are either there is someone that's coming in for you. That might be a man. Okay, this is for the single ones. The man or woman that is into a business. Okay, so you're probably gonna meet them in the store, in a job situation or a business person, someone that's going to come to you. And there's like I said, there's a woman that might be also coming in between the two of you. Okay, so I'm gonna take these cards and I'm gonna see. Oh my God, I mixed them, I think. I'm gonna take these cards and I'm gonna see how these all relate to with the next cards. The next card that I'm gonna take for you, Aquarius, is gonna be I think I mixed them. Oh no, they're here. The last card was the autumn card, so yeah, I don't want to mix these cards. So and because this is gonna be related to whatever the most important message is, and I'm using the Reiki cards, Reiki Oracle cards, to see what's going on for you for the month of November, Aquarius. The Reiki Oracle for the month of November 2019. What does Aquarius needs to know for the month of November? Okay, and lastly, it's gonna be the spell. Oh my God, I already went over 30 minutes. Okay, Aquarius. And the card that you get for the Reiki card, you get Menko Keidem, initiation attunement. Okay, so and let's see how this card relates to what's going on in your life. The Menko Keiden card represents initiation and attunement in the energy healing method of Reiki. There are 3 attunements. These are attunements increase the connection to the divine incrementally as one attain. Each level of attunement, the connection to the divine both reinforces and strength of the connection increase. With any attunement to higher energies, our soul remembers that we are all connected. The source energy, the healing light of the divine, as we are the source, as above, so below. It is time for an attunement or time to become the master and pass the attunement so as to awaken others to what our higher purposes is here on the earth plane. Initiation can also be the action of beginning or starting something new. To be initiated or attuned means to walk straight in a stronger path as to all that is. Okay? So I will feel that the attunement right now is telling you that it is time for touching the Reiki cards is required to attune a higher vibration. So from above, through the power of initiation, the inquiry receives much inspiration, blessings, and findings divine within. And from below, the truth and the light. So I feel that some of you might have to go to the next level. So which card I will say that might be represented? This card is the card of, I will say, Saint Germain. Okay. Initiation. Look at these 2 cards. They both tell you initiation. Okay, even though it was in reverse, you have an initiation. And last but not least, I'm gonna give you the spell card, and let's see what the spell card comes in for you. So you see how this resonates with the others. So some of you are in or something new is coming in for you, maybe the new relationship, like I said to you, and that's a new initiation, a strength. So a strength, stability in our endurance, and stamina and empower. So, Aquarius, let's see. Okay, I'm going to tell you what's going on with this strength card. If this spell has chosen you, is the universe wishes for you to know that you are strong, that you can be strong, and that to consider the many ways in which you can have already been strong in your life. Being strong is not about being forceful, unkind, or cruel, nor it is to be underlying or unbroken. Yes, but I'm bending, I'm yielding. No. Being strong is also about being yourself despite all the pressures of the world to conform, giving acquiescence, and hand over your true self. Okay? If you have chosen this spell, you may be fearful about how you can be strong and true when circumstances are testing you deeply. With the help of this magical spell, a strength spell, the universe will help you to demonstrate enormous strength, physical strength, spiritual strength, and the kind of strength that supports our integrity and our true self. Okay, so the strength spell. This spell is wonderful to cast during a new or young moon. You will need a small piece of red fabric and some blue thread, as well as a little needle and acorn or oak twigs, dandelion or rosemary, several cloves, and star anise. Visualize the circle of blue fire burning bright and strong, dancing with power and energy all about you. As you place your ingredients in the center of your red fabric, chant, "In my body, soul, and mind, in this sacred three, I win strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina. I empower, and by the power 3 by 3, as I do will, so move it." Tie up your pouch with the threads and feel yourself growing stronger and stronger in mind, body, and spirit. When you have finished your pouch, put it under your pillow, or you may wish to carry with you for your next few days. Return to your sacred space and see your circle of blue fire burn brightly, then shimmer and be absorbed back into the universe energy, taking this spell power out into the immense power of the universe to bring you strength. Blessed be. So those that are having problems with strength, you know what to do, my dear Aquarius. You have the spell strength here, and move on for whatever situation that you need to move on. Either healing family issues, understand that you have the right to be loved and you're lovable, and make the efforts to reach out to your energy of the love energy that you're looking for. So I will say with the strength card, I will associate this with the 7 of key. You get to the top and you're being on the top because this is where you belong. So remember, you got here, with help. Sometimes you were not able to make it, but you did it. And if you see how these two people are looking to the future, on the top, looking ahead. So Aquarius, with that said, love and light, I hope these messages are for you. If you have any questions and concern about this reading, please feel free to contact me at maria.comboya.com or Maria E. Rodriguez 1500 @gmail.com. Don't forget, I will be probably below going live tonight. And I see us in the next one. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving, Memorial Day, Veterans Day. Take care. And like Walter Mercado used to say, with lots of love. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.